Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C, and I want to thank you all for hanging out with us, spending some time. Time is valuable, and you're here spending it with us, and I appreciate it. And as always, so does my co-host, my partner in crime, and not so much in crime because he's the goody two-shoes. And who's this goody two-shoes I speak of? My good friend, Dave. Dave, how are you?
I am well. How are you, sir?
Doing good, doing good. So basically, this way, in case you haven't seen the show before, this is a show that basically you run. You set up the show because we answer all of your questions. And how do I get your questions? It's very simple. You send them to shootingitstraight@gmail.com. Except I don't get them. I don't receive them. Dave gets them. That's right. He gets them. He sees all the emails. I see none of them until the point of recording right now. So he knows what's coming. I don't know much about the show. I know about the segments, and today we got a good one. We got a new one. We're trying a new one, Dave.
Yes, we are.
Who wants to be a smartass? I do. So we're going to try that, and we're going to have some fun with that. So stay tuned for that. But first, Dave, I believe that you wanted to talk about Otani.
Otani.
Now,
yes.
Wait a second. I said his name first, and I never say a sports guy's name first because I don't know who anybody is. But on my cousin's podcast, it was all they ever talked about was how good Otani was. Mm-hmm. Now, you're about to tell me what they offered and where he went and everything else because I don't know crap about sports.
Right.
But you're going to tell me about this. So here we go with Otani.
With Otani, yes.
What's his first name?
Shohei.
Shohei Otani.
Shohei Otani.
Okay.
So, he made a splash about a month or whatever ago because of the insane amount of money that this guy's getting in his contract. Now, He is a dual player guy. He's a pitcher and a hitter. And he's very good at both.
His home run's ridiculous.
Right. He's very good at both. But 10 years.
It's a rarity. Even
10 years. $700 million.
Holy crap. $700 million. Whether he plays or not. If he pulls a what's his name? The Jets quarterback. What's his name? Aaron Rodgers. If he pulls a Rodgers and gets hurt, he still makes $700 million in 10 years.
Yes. Because I would assume that, I'm guessing it's all guaranteed money.
Listen. I don't care how good of a player he is. $700 million? Mm-hmm. And if he gets hurt, you still have to pay him? That's absurd.
It's absurd. It's crazy. I think the next closest guy, if I did my research right, was Aaron Judge on the Yankees at 9 years, $360, which is $40 a year. Shohei's getting $70 a year. So was he getting the extra $30 because he can throw the fucking ball?
He can do both.
But that's only going to go so long. He's only going to be able to go so long with throwing or doing either or. So he's going to have to pick one eventually.
Now, you know sports a lot more than I do. And I don't know this. But how long does a pitcher's arm usually last? Give or take.
I mean, well, there are guys in their 40s right now that are still pitching. Not at a high level, but they're still being effective.
They're still pitching, I'm saying? But they're also not swinging the bat for home runs either.
Right. True.
Like, how long do you really think Otani's arms can last?
Not 10 years. Not 10 years.
Come on. 10 years?
10 years?
You've got, I'm saying, here's my prediction, Dave, and I know sports.
You know sports. What's your prediction?
6 years.
6 years and he's done?
6 years and he's done. 6 years and all of a sudden it's going to start going.
But here's my question to you. When is enough? Like we're seeing in the NFL, like I don't pay attention to the NHL or NBA that much, so I don't know what really their contracts are.
Right, okay.
But you have in the NFL, it's basically the quarterbacks. They keep one-upping each other with their new contracts. So Mahomes is at 45 a year. Joe Burrow is at 55 a year. Herbert and Lamar Jackson are at 52 a year, which is crazy money for a quarterback.
And how many games do they actually play in a season?
There's 17 games now, but if they get hurt, they're right.
17 games.
Yeah, average that out, whatever that is. That's a lot per game.
Per minute, you're getting paid pretty well.
Right, but it all trickles, I don't get, where there's probably never going to be a cap because with inflation and everything goes up. But it all comes back to where it's going to come down to the fan. Are they going to be willing to pay the prices to go to the ballparks because the shit is just, they got to pay the players.
Right.
But we're paying. It's ridiculous.
I can fix all of it for you, Dave.
Oh, here we go. Don't go to the games.
No. You still go to the game. It's American pastime. You got to go to the game. It's peanuts and cracker jacks. Yeah, you got to go to the games. I'm not saying don't go to the games. The pay, though, I can make the games better. I can make the salaries better. And I can make you want to get to the playoffs better. You ready?
Go ahead.
Very simple. Everybody is a set salary. I don't care what position you get. You get a set 50, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000. I don't give a whatever sport it is, you get that set. Done. Everybody gets it.
And then put incentives.
In baseball, if you get a single, it's an extra $100, $1,000, whatever it is. I mean, how many games are in baseball? 100 and something?
162.
$100 for every single you hit.
Mm-hmm.
$200 for every double you hit, $300 for every triple you hit, $400 for a home run, $600 for a grand slam because, God, they're hard to get. You steal a base. Incentive for stealing a base.
Right.
Like, if you're
an outfielder throwing somebody out.
Yeah. Correct. If you're a pitcher, more Ks, more K in your pocket. It's the K for K.
Right.
It's like there's so many different things you can do to give incentives, and that's just baseball. In football, it could be defense. How many sacks? How many interceptions? How many tackles? How many? Again, base salary, bonus.
Right.
Then you'll see the play. Let's see how the players really play, because there'll be none of this. Well, he'll get them. No, they're going to kill for the ball because that's their paycheck.
Yeah.
That will change the game. Even I might be a sports fan then.
Yeah. Hey, look, and I don't fault them for making the money because, dude, God bless you. You can make that kind of cash, bro.
Yeah.
But
it's not their fault that we're willing to pay.
Right. They were born with that talent, and I wasn't. So
right, exactly. And it's just ridiculous. But it is what it is. I don't know. But what are you gonna do? But like you said, where does it stop?
Where does it stop? Yeah. Who the hell knows?
I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. But they're there. They're making it. If they keep asking and we keep giving it, who's gonna stop them?
Right.
Nobody.
And the thing is too is like the teams that are willing to have the big owners that have the endless wallets or whatever, they're going to keep paying for these big price, big high name players, and so it's never going to end. It's going to keep going. So you're going to see like, $1 billion player eventually down the road.
It's unreal. It should all be set. You make it to the playoffs, the whole team gets a bonus.
Right.
You win a championship, whatever it is, World Series, Super Bowl, whatever. Boom, you win more money.
Well, I do know in the NFL they do have some incentives in their contracts as well. And there's always been some shady shit with coaches like not playing the players so they don't get the
fucking all legit, Dave.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I mean, to me, I think if you were to set a cap and just say, here's your salary, go out and let's see what you can do.
Yeah.
And make some more money. Go ahead and make some more money. You want to make more money? Show me you deserve it.
That would probably cut down the strikeouts, man. Because like if you said, you lose 50, let's just low number, $50 every time you strike out, man. People would be making sure they're making contact, man.
Yeah, you try. And then the pitchers, if they make extra money every time they have a strikeout, they're going to be trying harder to get that strikeout. Like it would intensify every game on every level, defensively, offensively, to the point where every player is playing to their best chance or best ability every game.
Yeah.
And if they don't, somebody else takes their spot, and then they start making bonus money. It's genius. I know. You heard it here first. That Shooting It Straight. Sports has changed. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Now, do we have Otani's number one fan if he gets paid some of this money?
I think we do.
We have a special guest, possible fan if Otani's willing to pay some money. I'm not sure. I'm going to take a look. I don't see him. I
don't see him either.
I don't see him either. I'll see if he's here. Is he still here? Hello? He's not. Peter is not here. Peter is not here. We had Otani's number one fan if he was getting paid, but he's not here. So I'm not sure what happened there, but something happened, and we'll have technical difficulties and figure out what happened. I don't know. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he won't. I don't know. All right.
I hope he comes back because we kind of need him for the little segment.
We'll see what happens.
Maybe you don't even need him.
We'll see. Anyway, so I mean that's my take on sports and Otani. I think it's ridiculous, but I mean I don't want to beat a dead horse. I think enough is enough with the payments, and we should be good with that. So I don't know, but I say, especially since our guest isn't here, why not go to the shooting range?
Shooting range? Might as well.
Go to the shooting range. Here we go. All right. Well, we're in the shooting range. We actually changed locations. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Was that the actual picture, right? That was it.
That was the picture. I brought it up. I don't know. So yeah, that works. That
All
works.
right.
So now we're in the shooting range. So this is the part of the show where you guys run the show 100%. I have no idea what's coming. Dave knows. Here we go.
All righty. We actually got a question through email from Chase.
Okay. All right. Before you even go in, if it's the Chase I think it is, and I know it is because it's Chase, and how many Chases are there that watch the show at this point? But he used to be the original IT guy for the show.
Right.
And I want everybody in the world to know that as my IT guy, I would come to him with technical questions that I didn't understand about social media and things of that nature. And his response was always, let's see what Google says.
Okay.
Thanks, IT guy Chase.
Yeah. All right. Well, you Google. Let's see if you Google your answer here.
Okay.
Okay. He wants to know if you could travel to any time in the past and accomplish a single task. What time would you travel to, and what would you accomplish?
Oh, that's a good one. What would I try to accomplish? The corrupt side of me would be I being Italian, I would like to say that I wanted to go into the Prohibition days.
Okay.
And have a speakeasy. I think having a speakeasy would be cool as hell. Where it's under, like, you're serving drinks, nobody's supposed to have a drink, and every day you're serving drinks and everything. I think that would be a lot of fun, and it would be really cool.
For those that don't know what a speakeasy is, what would you like to...
you want me to explain it?
Yeah, please,
sure.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea what that means.
Okay. So back during Prohibition is when you weren't allowed to sell alcohol.
Right, that I know, yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. But so what it was, since you couldn't sell alcohol, there was bartenders still looking to make money and do things, and people were still looking to have drinks.
Okay.
So what a speakeasy is it's a storefront that hides an actual bar.
Ah, okay.
So you go through the coat check room, and there's a fake wall, and you open the wall, and then it opens up to a whole new bar.
Gotcha.
Or you have to know a code word when you walk in the door, and then they tell you, oh, take the elevator to this floor or whatever, and there's...
Kind of like the casinos, if you wanted to gamble, they were like in the basement or some shit like that.
Correct.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So it's something like that you would go through the laundromat, and you'd push on the buttons on the laundry thing or whatever, and then it would open up or something. You would have a false door or what. So that's a speakeasy. So I would want to run one of those things because I think that would be cool as hell. Just slinging shots and everything else, or drinks and everything when you're not supposed to, and still having a good time with everybody still drinking, like completely not supposed to. I think that would be a lot of fun.
That's awesome. There you go.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do you have an answer?
Do I have an answer to that? No, I do not.
I think our guest was in a speakeasy a little while ago. Let me check. Let me see.
Yep.
There he is, Pete. He made it back from the... He's back.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Cheers.
Hey.
What happened there, buddy?
A little technology issues there, but nothing we couldn't figure out.
We tried to hand it off to you for Otani, and we got a gray screen.
Hey, 700 million, bring me in.
All right. What's your take on the whole thing where if you could go back in time, and what would you do? Where would you go, and what would you do?
I could.
All right, good. Now we wrote you. Oh.
I thought we lost him again. Oh shit, that's funny.
All right, what's the next question?
I'm sorry, hold on. I for real thought we lost him again. I had to look. Okay, compose yourself, Dave. All right, Survivor. If you're a contestant on Survivor, what would your gameplay strategy be?
Okay. You would have to be friends with everybody and form alliances, but you'd have to form different alliances with different people. I mean, Dave, you've seen everything every season, right?
Yeah. Freaking everyone.
Ridiculous, Jesus Christ. You and Jeff Probst should have it.
But you can't come in too hot.
No, you can't come in hot. That's why you have to be friends with everybody. You gotta you almost have to be like Switzerland. You got to come in neutral,
right?
And just play all of them all at the same time. And then at a certain point in time, you have to start picking your alliances correctly because you know who the weakest link. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Bye-bye. Like, you know who they're going to be. And you know by all the chatter, if you're friends with everybody, you hear the chatter and you know.
But that could also be harmful to you too, because people be like, "Hey, he knows too many people.
Right.
He's friends with everybody. He knows all the people on the jury are going to vote for him."
Correct.
So that could be a catch-22 as well.
But here's what you have to do: you have to play it like your CIA government, like super spy, like double agent. Listen, I'm gonna befriend them because I want to know what the hell's going on. But my alliance is with you guys.
Right.
Listen, we got this. We're going to the end.
Right.
One of us is going to win. We got this. We'll work together till the end.
Right.
But they're our strongest competitors, and we should know what's going on. So I'm going to play both sides a little bit. Don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
The little double agent action. If there's 3, I'll do triple agent, baby.
That could work because, like I said, you can't.
Though. I mean, physically, I could do the challenges. I believe I can do the challenges. I don't think I'd have a problem with any of their physical challenges. They're difficult, but I can pull them off.
Right.
So at that point, you want me on your team.
True, but you also have to be careful because you have to be careful with that too, because if you win too many challenges, people are going to look at you as a threat and vote you out.
No, you can't win all of them, but you have to stay in the top 4.
Right.
But towards the bottom. Let the people who are winning think they're winning the whole way.
Right.
Oh, no, you got it. Oh, I can't believe you beat me again. Damn it. Let them win.
So you have to strategically bow out sometimes. Don't keep right. You got to lose to win. There you go. I like that.
Yeah, and that's how.
That's how you'll win.
Survivor win. And I can eat the crap out of rice. So give me some. I don't know if they still do. They still do the rice.
They don't even give them rice anymore in the latest new seasons. If they give it to them, they give it to them later on in the game as a reward or something like that.
Bugs.
Sorry. Yeah. They just dump them on their thing and they fend for themselves. They got to, pineapples, whatever. They got to skirt. Before in the past, yes, they would start them with a bag of rice and had to make that last.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
They don't even give them that shit anymore.
Wow.
So they've shortened the days. It used to be 39 days. Now it's down to 26.
Okay.
Still same amount of episodes, but they cut the time out there to 26. So I think that's why they did away with the rice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit.
I'd have to get a spear to whittle some wood down and start catching fish this way. That's another reason why they want me on their teams. He can catch a fish. All right.
All right. Does Pete have a
let's see, Pete,
strategy?
Do you have anything? Do you have a strategy to win Survivor?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think we had some technical issues again before, but yeah, if there's one thing about Survivor.
The tribe has spoken.
The tribe has spoken. You're done. All right.
It's good. Thanks, Pete.
Thanks, Pete.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Do you feel nostalgic or just plain old when you hear a song played on the classic radio station?
It depends on the song. It really depends on the song because it goes both ways. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is a classic.
Right.
And you're all amped up and everything else. And then sometimes you hear it and you're like, oh, damn. I remember that one. That was a good song back in the day. And yeah, now it's a classic rock. And
I'm old. Yeah, when I start hearing
don't give it away.
the Motley Crue, Def Leppard, all these guys are on the classic stations now. I'm like, Jesus, I feel old. But it's weird because the when my daughter listens to like the R&B or whatever kind of stuff like that, there's a station out here that plays the old school R&B. That I feel nostalgic over, maybe because that's what I listened to in my 20s or whatever. Right. I'm like, this is the real rap and hip hop and R&B, not the crap you guys listen to today. But for me, for whatever reason, the rock and roll shit, that makes me feel old as hell.
Right. My daughter started listening to Metallica the other day.
Right.
And I was singing, and she looked at me like, "You know Metallica?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Metallica from when they came out. Like, I know Metallica. She's like, "Oh, you're old." Damn it! So that made me feel old.
Yeah, but Metallica's still doing it though.
Still coming out, still going.
You know what I mean?
Right? They had a weak album in the middle there for a little while where they tried changing it up a bit.
Yeah, they went commercial or whatever.
Yeah.
They tried to reach out to everybody. Now they're going back to doing the longer songs and stuff like they used to.
Right.
But whatever. We'll do one more question and then we'll hit Smart Ass.
Okay.
This is I'm curious what your thoughts on this one be, because it's I don't know, it's a teaser, or not a teaser, but it makes you think. Do you think the world would be a better place if it was one big land, like
this land is your land. This land is mine.
If all the lands were connected, all one continent. Do you think
back in the beginning of time?
Yes, before the continental drift happened and everything pulled apart.
Yeah, and
how?
Yes, I think it would be better because I think you'd have. Everybody would fight, like, it would either be a civil war or no war. The problem is that because you're so close, it's so easy to go to war now that it would there would be dictatorship.
Yeah.
And then it would be, once there was dictatorship over the whole world, it's like the game of Risk. Yeah. Once you kind of take over, that's it. So do I think it would be more peaceful? Yes. Do I think it would be for the right reasons? No.
Yeah.
No, I think there would be a lot of wars to get it to that point. But then once it was there, then there'd be like the whole, here's the power, and then here's the people underneath getting ready to try and overthrow the power. Yeah. And every so often it would flip. But then the people, they would be running the show, and then it would be building up again, and then it would flip. Yeah. And it would just be a constant struggle, but it would be two powers instead of, oh, we have to worry about this one or this one or this one or like now there's so many different places that can attack or not attack or anything else that it's just you never know. I think
it would be like a one world order. A one world order kind of deal where not one person, but like one whatever section, state, whatever runs the whole goddamn place. But like to your point. It would be like that one place that just wants to spread out and take over the whole fucking thing. So it would be, I don't think it'd be better. I think it'd be mass chaos.
I think it would start off that way. And then I think it would be, okay, the people who have conformed and the people who are uprising.
Right, true.
And then it would flip.
Yeah.
Because the uprising would take over and then they would try and run things. And then they'd be the all powerful. And then there would be an uprising behind them.
Right.
And it just keeps rotating and rotating and rotating. So I don't think there'd be like a lot of wars. But I think there would be a build-up until there was a war.
Yeah.
And then another build-up till there was a war.
Another one. An endless build-up of something.
Correct.
What is, I'm curious, what does Pete have to say about that?
What's Pete have to say? Let's bring him in. Peter! How you doing, Pete?
Oh, hey, guys. Hey, what's up? I don't know if you guys are getting my answers or not.
No, I think I heard something on the last one. It was
okay. What's the question, guys?
Go ahead, Dave.
I'm sorry. I just deleted the question. But if would the world be a better place if all the land was connected into one big continent?
Yeah, I have good thoughts on that. Really, like if you ask.
Good. Thanks for sharing. We appreciate your time. That's very good.
That Pete, man, he's got a lot of good thoughts, boy. I love it.
He's on the ball, baby.
I think we should have him on more often because he adds so much.
So much to the show. So much to the show. I can't wait for the ratings to go through the roof.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have about 5 more subscribers by the time
All right. Well, without further ado, then, Dave. I don't know. Are you ready? Are you ready for the game?
For the game.
You're not ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. We just got to hit our thing and go.
Well, then let's see who wants to be a smart ass. place again.
We did it.
We keep changing.
Now, okay, so like, who wants to be a smartass? I'm going to pull up a question with 4 answers. You have to give me the answer. I have 6 questions for you.
Okay.
We're going to go until, if you answer all 6, good for you. You're a smartass.
Thank you.
The game will end as soon as you miss a question.
Okay. You know what I like about this show, Dave?
What's that?
No matter what happens, I know I'm going to be a smartass. Even if I get the answers wrong, I'm still one hell of a smartass.
So now you have 2 lifelines. You have a 50-50 and you have a phone a Pete. So
I got a 50-50 and a phone a Pete.
So hopefully he doesn't have any more technical difficulties.
Right.
Because he's got to answer your question. You know?
I could really use the help in answering if I'm calling on him.
So, all right. Are you ready to play?
Let's play. Who wants to be a smartass?
Should I lower the music or is that too?
No, it's good. It's good. We'll talk over
Good.
it.
Let it roll? All right.
Yeah.
First question. Donnie C. Which toys have been marketed with the phrase robots in disguise? Bratty dolls, civilian families, Hatchimals, or Transformers?
Oh, I don't know. Robots in disguise. If you watched last week's episode, you know that we talked about this. The answer is D. Transformers.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, my final answer.
Donnie, you are correct!
Thank you.
All right. Question number 2. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Boom. Which Disney character famously leaves a glass slipper behind at the Royal Ball? Is it Pocahontas, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, or Elsa?
There might be confusion with this one for some people because Elsa let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go. Let it go. But the answer is C. Cinderella.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Let's see. You are correct, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
The crowd's loving it.
As they should.
That's right.
All right, Donnie C., are you ready for your 3rd question?
Let's go. Who wants to be a smartass?
Your 3rd question is, what name is given to the revolving belt machinery in an airport that delivers checked luggage from the plane to baggage reclaim? Is it a hangar, a terminal, a concourse, or a carousel?
Who doesn't love a good D? Carousel.
D, carousel. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
And you are correct, sir.
Yes.
All right. You're doing all right.
Doing okay so far.
All right. Are you ready for question number 4?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Boom. What does the word loquacious mean? A, angry, B, chatty, C, beautiful, or D, shy?
Ooh, location. I don't know, but I thought I met her in the 90s. To be honest, I don't know the answer to this. And my wife's watching this show right now going, I can't believe you don't know this. So I'm going to phone a friend.
Oh, you're going to phone a Pete?
I'm going to phone a Pete. Are we ready to phone a Pete?
Let's phone a Pete.
Oh, hello, is this Pete?
Hello.
Hello, Pete.
Yes.
I'm on Who Wants to Be a Smart Ass. And I have a question. I need your help.
I have an answer, I'm sure.
I don't know why they had to do that every time on this show. But anyway, do you know what loquacious means? Do you have any ideas of what this could be?
Loquacious, huh? I find you to be very loquacious, Don. Very loquacious.
I'm very beautiful, thank you.
Don, I'm gonna go with chatty, Don.
Okay, I was leaning towards it, but I was on the fence, so I wasn't sure. But But yes, host Dave
Yes.
and Peter. You know what? You can do it. Go ahead. Tell them our answer.
Host Dave.
Yes, sir.
I think B Chatty should be Don's final
Be
answer.
Chatty. Final answer. You are correct, sir.
Nice. There we
Thank
go.
God I voted. Thank you, Peter. I hope I win 1,000,000 smart asses.
Hey, and while I'm here, I have something great to say.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Okay, so I'm having technical difficulty with one of my slides.
Does that mean I win?
I don't know why it's not loading
He's
up.
having technical difficulties. Dave's having technical difficulties. I think I win. Crowd, do you think I should win?
No.
Oh, they think so. They think so. I saw the answer.
How was that? But how did that go up?
I'm going to go with answer choice B.
All right. That ruined that one. But we'll play it anyway. Let's go for it.
Okay, go ahead. Play it.
The hammer and the sickle. This most recognizable symbol of what political ideology? Republicanism, communism, conservatism, or liberalism?
For the record, I knew this answer.
You did.
But it is B, communism.
Communism.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Was that the right answer? The crowd seems to think so.
All right. For some reason, it's not coming up for me.
All right. So then I answered all of them right.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there it is.
That was right, though. Communism was right. Yes.
Okay.
So here's our sixth and final.
The sixth and final question for Who Wants to Be a Smartass?
Which of these religious observances lasts for the shortest period of time during the calendar year? Ramadan, Diwali, Lent, or Hanukkah?
This is a trick question because you don't even know what Diwali is.
It's an Indian. It's an India holiday.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much, but I do not know how long it is going for. Okay, Hanukkah is a crazy night. Let's see what's going on here, Mr. Penguin. So, Lent is a month. So Lent is out. I'm a good Christian. Okay.
You still have a 50-50 if you want to use
I
it.
do have a 50-50. Okay, you know what? Just for argument's sake, a 50-50.
All right. Hopefully this works. And it's not for whatever reason. Let me pull this off and then. Oh, that's the stage. Boom. There we go.
Okay. How long is Diwali? Hanukkah is 8. I believe the Indian god has 8 arms, so that doesn't help me because I was thinking maybe with the 8 it would be 8 and 8. 8 is great! I'm gonna go, and I don't know this, but this is for all the marbles.
For all the marbles.
I'm gonna go Diwali.
Wow.
Is that my final answer? Yes. That
Is
is
Diwali your final?
Yes.
Final. Remove. Please come up. It is Diwali.
Thank you.
See, there you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
In case you didn't believe me, it came up.
Thank you. I want to thank all the people that made this possible. Do you remember the guy who actually played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the actual show?
I'm sorry, say again?
First winner of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Do you remember him?
I do not remember, no.
He went through and answered all the questions. He didn't use any of his lifelines. On his last $1 million question, he actually said, Regis, I'd like to use my lifeline. I'd like to.
Oh, and he called somebody and said he's about to win $1 million. Yeah.
His dad.
Yeah,
said, Dad, I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. No, I don't need your help. I know the answer. I just want you to be the first to know that I won $1 million.
Right.
And then he answered the question. Boom, $1 million. Just like me. I'm a smartass.
All right. So this was a good gauge. You know, I didn't go real hard, but
Right.
I know that
for most of Dave's life, he's never gone real hard.
Nope. Nice and easy, man. Nice and easy.
In everything. Right, Pete?
I would say so. And let me say one more thing. All I gotta say is
So next time we do this, I'm going to ramp it up a notch, man, because you ain't getting, you're not, I'm on a mission now, bud. You ain't making, you cleared through all of that.
It's going to be over.
I did have a little technical difficulty, but you said you did know that answer, so it is what it is.
That one. So yes, as much as that was that showed the answer, I would have gotten that one right anyway. So that was,
I don't know what the heck happened there. I was trying to pull everything up, and it is what it is. It happens.
No worries.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess that's the end of the show. I am going to pull Pete on though.
Yeah,
Peter.
Hey.
Hey. Thank you for helping me with my chatty answer. I do appreciate it. Thanks for coming on and hanging out and giving us your feedback on all the questions that we asked. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks, Pete.
All right.
Everybody else, thank you for joining us and hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Hit the like button. Ring the bell for notifications. We'll let you know when we're coming back every Wednesday. That's when we come back, every hump day. But we're doing live shows too. We're going to start doing our live shows again. So they're coming up in the mix. So you hit that bell, you'll start to know when we're coming back. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends. We're trying to have a good time here. Hopefully you are too. And send your questions to Dave. shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com. And then at that point, he'll ask me. And then while he's asking me, you can find out what Donnie C really thinks about shooting it straight with you. Catch you guys next time.
Peace, everybody.